identity system. Now, sometimes in April 2024, the National Identity Monitoring Commission announced plan to launch General Multi-Purpose National Identity Card (GNPC), a significant upgrade in the nation's identity management system. The National Identity Management Commission revealed that once processed, the GNPC, that is the General Multi-Purpose Card, will be issued through the applicant's chosen bank, similar to how debit and credit cards are distributed, adding that the new proposed multi-purpose national ID card is one that can serve the purpose of identity, verification, payments, and even accessing of government services. According to the National Identity Management Commission (NIMC), the proposed General Multipurpose National Identity Card will require a token fee for its issuance. Justin, just like the normal an expiry date, but will make identity card issuance and ownership seamless, thereby making transactions less stressful.
Now, let's bear in mind that this issue of General Multipurpose National Identity Card, which is the GMPC, is still being processed. So, Nigerians will still have to patiently wait for the update from the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC. But even while waiting for this update, there are some questions Nigerians are beginning to ask amongst themselves, which are one,
Hmm.
Nigeria really ripe for this innovation, or is it a welcome development? Of what benefit is this proposed multi-purpose ID card? And with the new proposed multi-purpose national identity card, will it restore confidence in our identity systems? And these are many questions that is in the mind of our listeners this morning. That is Nigeria actually ripe for this development, for this new innovation? And
Is it even needed at all?
probably in other countries, probably the idea was in other countries and to be incorporated into the Nigerian system. These are many questions.
What we'll be doing just still this
Yes,
morning
yes.
on Friday's edition of Morning Flight. Now, talking about the benefits of the new proposed multi-purpose national identity card, we'll talk about it before you have the opportunity to call in and let your views be known. This new card will definitely eliminate the need for citizens to carry multiple forms of identification, making it more convenient for everyday use and as such reduce those bottlenecks associated with our daily transactions, especially in the banks and other government agencies. So of course, just as we have said with this, as we've said earlier, it's still been proposed. All right, so that's why we want to let you know about the benefits of this, and then you tell us if it's something that is something that should be welcomed or not.
And we'll open the phone lines this morning so that our listeners can as well contribute. And let's hear from our dear listeners. That will be when we have given one of the advantages or one of the benefits of the multipurpose ID card. And we have it here.
All right, you'll have the opportunity to call in 0803-437-9453 or 0815-032-0226. Those are the numbers to call. As I've said earlier, that has been proposed. That is the Multipurpose National Identity Card, GMPC. Now, do you think it will restore confidence in our identity system? Is it a welcome development, or what benefit is this proposed multi-purpose ID card? That is what we want to know this morning. So you could call in and let's have your view. 0803-437-9453 or 0815-032-0226. All right, just as we said earlier about the multi-purpose national identity card, we said this new card, will definitely eliminate the need for citizens, because right now people carry like different cards or your ATM, your national identity card, and so many
The
other cards
driver's
like that,
license,
the
the
driver's
permanent voter's
license,
card.
so but now instead of you carrying like 4 or 5 cards, you can just take one card and it can serve many things. All right, so you just take it, you can buy stuff, you can withdraw money at the bank, get involved in government activities, everything, just on that one card.
The GMP. Among its various functions, the GMPC also will cover payment services, as you said, government interventions and travel-related services. And the proposed GMPC is significant as it aims to serve as a simple, unified identification document
Yeah, it's a
for
single, yeah.
citizens, enabling them to access various government services, facilitate financial transactions, and prove identity across multiple platforms, ultimately promoting greater financial inclusion and citizens' empowerment within the country, acting as a one-stop shop for identity verification and service access.
Imagine having to get to a particular place and then, oh, you want to withdraw and now start looking for your cards. And then, okay, they say, oh, please, we want to see your national identity card. And then, oh, you start looking for it. So instead of having to look for all these things, or you get to the supermarket, you want to buy stuff and pay for it, and then you start looking for the cards. So instead of doing that, just carry that one special card, you know, that, encompasses everything.
Yeah, having all the accounts all in one.
Yes, okay, so you can still call in and let us know what's your view on this. Do you think it's a welcome development? Do you think it's something that the government should go ahead with or not? 0803-437-9453 or 0815-032-0226. Those are the numbers to call.
You can equally follow us on our social media handles on Facebook and on YouTube at Open Radio Abeokuta. Drop your comments. I'll be glad to take them as we read them to our dear listeners. What are the benefits you feel that this unified card will serve to Nigerians and even to everyone that will have access to this card?
Yes, the GMPC, that's the proposed multi-purpose national identity card. All right, so we have other benefits. Of course, it's when we talk about financial inclusion, it allows for direct integration with banking system and payments, participate in social programs, and conduct financial transactions through their ID card. So just with that one card, you can do so many things. Even if you bank with several financial institutions, just with that card, anywhere that you are, you're free to use it. Also, streamlined service delivery. It reduces the need for multiple identification documents, streamlining access to government services, and reducing administrative burdens. Now, because on that card, all your details are attached to the card. So, whenever it has to do with anything that has to do with government services, easily they just, when they make use of it, to your details. All right.
And also, it also serves as a means of identity.
Yes.
Most Nigerians still complain that they don't have means of identity, especially when one is being accosted by security operatives. Such cards will have number that even if you don't have the physical card with you, even with the number, probably there might be a means to confirm the presence of details. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Is that
Emmanuel, sir. Good morning, sir.
Emmanuel, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
And the lady?
Hola.
Thank you very much. Yoruba say, Agodongo da leshin atigun enko. At the same time, Yorubas also say, ati let me leave that one because they say ati ayọ̀gbẹ́ ajá ó dùn ṣùgbọ́n kájá tó gbẹ ńkọ́. Concerning Agodo, if you have all your details in a single, what happens if you get that card lost? That's one. What happens if the card gets stolen? And it is a proposal that does not take note of the peculiarities of Nigeria. And that's the good thing about it. Because it will cost a lot of money and it takes years. And at the end of the day, it may end up nowhere. And so The proposal is good on paper. In its practicality, it is not useful. I think instead of having a single card that will serve many purposes, we can have 2 or 3 that will serve different purposes. Because it's like putting the whole of your life on a single spot. I hope you won't lose that life. And I think the proposal should be modified. It needs modification. And that is just my concern in that. Good morning. This is Comrade Adebanjo. I called from Ota.
Thank you for your
Thank you
contribution,
so
comrade.
much, comrade. Just like a comrade said that, okay, there's a tendency that when it gets stolen or when it
get
gets
lost.
lost, what happens? But now there's going to be like a biometric feature on the card, that can help to prevent identity theft and fraudulent activities. That because your data is not on it, because of the biometric, because it's not yours. You can't use it. You might end up just spoiling it or throwing it away because it's not going to be of use to you in any way. All right. Of course, you can still be part of the program 0803-437-9453 or 0815-032-0226. We're talking about the new proposed multi-purpose national identity card. And so we're asking that will it be able to restore the confidence in our identity system. You think it's a welcome development. That's why we want you to be part of the program to let us know your view on this. 0803-437-9453 or 0815-032-0226. And of course, even right here,
Yes, sir.
We are talking about the national identity card.
Yes, sir.
Yes, the multi-purpose.
The multi-purpose.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is good. It is standard. It is very nice.
All right. In what way, sir?
The problem is that the problem of duplication. There are persons who use it to commit crimes. It's good. It should make it possible. You can use it as state of some is coming from Oginilaro.
Yes.
The point is that if to give it a chance, it may work. The question of getting it lost, where I go put on the table and we see it, is not there. So, if you say we want to single it, make it a single one, well, when it gets lost, I do the same. So the question of getting it lost and replacement is great. Because I admire identical, it's very good. Multi-purpose one. Can use it in bank, post office, phone retrievement, and all this. So may God bless us.
Amen.
We are still developing, and we shall reach the promised land one day.
Amen. Thank you,
Thank you so much for your
calling.
contribution.
Just as you have said that, when you misplace the card, what happens? Of course, on a normal ground, even if you have 2, 3, 4 cards, people still misplace it, and then you'll find a way to replace it. So definitely, those that are working on this will have put something in place to make you, be able to replace it, to be able to retrieve that card, even if you lose it.
Yes.
And then as we said earlier, that there's this biometric feature on that card,
which
no
one else can have access to. And even looking at the case of the permanent voters card, some people misplace their voters card, or probably due to relocation. There's a provision from the Independent National Commission where you go there to report such, and another card will be issued. So there will be measures on how to replace stolen or lost cards. And I think with this modality, the government or the agency in charge can actually create a platform where people can actually send in information about, or maybe there'll be short codes, so to say, the USSD codes, or probably how to blog, or probably how to do this, or how to do that.
And then even if you've misplaced it, there'll be a place or a platform where you report that, okay, I've misplaced this card, what do I do? How do I go about it? So okay, you can call in 08034379453 or 0815-032-0226. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes. It is a good development. And this is
what's your name, sir? All right.
President Emeritus from Shagamu.
Thank you for joining us, President Emeritus.
Yeah. The multi-purpose cards, good development. But the question is, in a lifetime or renewable? Then for anyone to have it, is it free or for payment? Then what about the situation of the permanent voters card, ID1, the international ID card?
National passport, you mean?
National, yes. Because you say multi-purpose. What are those things that will entail in this? We need the clarity. So people will now know what they wanted to get, how to get it, how will it be when I have it. Definitely, if it is not, there will be room for way of getting it back. But what are those things that will be embedded in it? Thank you very much.
I thank you so much for calling. Just as we have said earlier, that's we're still working on it. They're still working on it. Yes. Yeah. And then, of course, every card will always have an expiry date. You can have the opportunity to go renew that card. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm sorry I'm just coming in late, but you need to have heard. I think I can make some contribution. I hope I am not upbeat. You see, we're talking of what multi-purpose car. In fact, let me tell you, I have one, which I was doing some years back, that say that we want to be very careful, and then that should be ready to take any card that is lost. That's number one. Then there should be enough security measures because it's something embedded in that card for people not to do to steal their identity. Another place, another client, they also give that card. They give you a small pouch, a small envelope, which in itself is like a shield. Because people that just passing by your side, they can steal your identity with some other device. But it has a small envelope.
Like a pouch.
Yes, like a small pouch. But a small envelope. So that nobody can penetrate and steal your identity. And that's why I think that will be put in place. So that when you have one card, then you can use it for a number of purposes instead of carrying two cards all over the place. So I think it's a right direction. And they should make sure that the problem is that whenever they do something they have to confuse, the next month or the next year, they say something, something was done for money. And we don't go because they ask you to come back again for another one. But I think that's the thing to do. And it should be done very quickly so that we can have one proposed card to can use for booking, for transactions, for identification, everywhere. They should put a security measure. Thank you very much. That's another question on the channel.
Thank you
Thank you so much, sir, for calling. Yes, just as he has said that it's actually ideal for the commission to put in place. I mean, the commission in charge should put in place adequate security measures before it finally comes out. And of course, the banks also. Okay, let's pick this call. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, gentlemen of the press.
Good morning, sir.
Agodongbo dá lẹ́sìn àti gun ẹ̀ńkọ́. Àyàngbẹ ajá dùn, ṣùgbọ́n kí la ó jẹ kájá ó tó gbẹ. Òòkan ni wọ́n ń ta ẹṣin lọ́rùn àti débẹ̀ lọ rà á ń kọ́. A kì í sọ pé kọ́mọdé má dẹ́tẹ̀ tó bá ti lè dá nìkan gbénú igbó. All these proverbs are pointed to the likely demerits in one multi-purpose card. So if the proposer can take care of the demerits and make it easy for everyone, it will be a very good idea. Because instead of carrying so many cards around, it will be only one. So if it will be easy to replace it when it gets lost or when it is stolen by anybody, if it is not going to be useful for anybody to do havoc, it will be a welcome idea. My name is Wole Owoshini. I called from Ilaro. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for calling. Yes, just as he has said that if you misplace it and it can be replaced easily, then it's a welcome development.
And also has expiry date.
Yes, it does have an expiry date.
One can renew the card, and also once such card is misplaced, there should be an avenue where one can report it so that it can be blocked before another one would be issued.
And of course, it's not free. It's not free. At least it's at the token. With the token, you can get it. And also, don't forget that it will be issued through the applicant's respective banks in line with the issuance of the debit or credit cards.
As regulated by the Central Bank of Nigeria.
Yes. All right. The numbers to call 08034379453 or 08150320226. That's the multi-purpose national identity card. Do you think is a welcome development? Now, some people are saying that if I misplace this one card, what happens? What happens?
Having all my details, having all my information,
Yes.
And even people are of the opinion that instead of carrying like 4-5 different bank ATM cards, and with this new development, it means this same card might possibly be linked to all of these banks.
Yes.
So
So you don't
probably
need to be carrying like
several ATM
ATM
cards.
cards.
Yes,
You
it can
know.
be linked to all the banks. Having this single card, it will serve a major purpose, at least relieving one of the burden of carrying multiple cards.
And there's even a tendency that if you want to pay your tax or anything that is government related, you'll
Yeah.
be able to make use of it. So, what's your take on this? Do you think it's a welcome development? Some people still think that I don't want to carry just one card. If I misplace it, it's better I just have two, three, four cards. So I keep packing them all around
All
the
around,
place.
even with one that doesn't have the money, and you mistakenly carry a particular ATM card, you go to the point of sale or to the ATM machine, and you realize that, oh, I don't have money in this account. It's the other account,
You
but the card is
see,
at home.
at that time. So what do you do? And then to go back home might be quite difficult.
0803-437-9453 and 0815-032-0226. So those are the lines to call this morning. We'll take more calls before we draw the contents this morning on Morning Flight on OGBC 90.5 FM.
You're doing well, guys. Thank you. I got you the audio here.
from Imekwa for State.
All right.
Emmanuel, morning.
This discussion this morning is very useful. The benefits of the multi-purpose of national identity card. It is controversy. The origin of my nation, the occasion of my death, the transportation of my nation. So therefore, it is diversity. The significance of the multi-purpose of national identity card. It was very necessary, but not for happiness online. Yes, it is underlying for unity of progress of our nation. Useful for any person living there. In prolonged public disagreement or heated discussion. Good morning.
Good
All
morning,
right,
Mr.
thank
Emmanuel.
you. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you for calling. You know, we were actually saying something earlier, all right, that some people are even bothered that, okay, now that this new card will be coming up now, is it not that we'll start going to the bank to start queuing, you know, or they're asking for a BVN, asking for this, asking for that, and have to queue again? You know, but the thing is, we should always look out for the benefit of this thing. Okay, what's the just like we all say that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, that's the light that we are looking to. So let's just just encourage government as to make things easy.
No, when
for
you're looking
everyone.
at this, we have more advantages than disadvantages.
Yes.
Now, this multi-purpose card will serve a whole lot of purpose for Nigerians. It will take away a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of burden on people. At the same time, some Nigerians doesn't like stress.
Yes, anything that has to do with to go queue, having to go stay in a place
register,
for a long time,
to go to one agency to queue and to do this, to do that. Some Nigerians will say, if it's possible, I just remain in the comfort of my home and the card will be delivered.
Or maybe you'll be able to register online. You have to register online, and then maybe someone will. Of course, if someone has to deliver, you have to pay for it.
You have to pay for delivery.
Okay, so so no free town. All right. So, but anyways, you can still be part of the program. Just call 00343794453 or 0815 As we've told you about the benefits of this new ID card, we can still run it through again. That it provides a reliable and standardized method to verify and identify for accessing government services, opening bank accounts, obtaining a driver's license, voting, and so much more.
Even to process the international passport, probably the new issuance or the renewal of international passport, this would go a very long way because probably the number on the card will just be what's the ID number. And that's going to be the thing now. We already have the BVN, we have the NIN. Now we're going to have your ID number. So with the ID number, one can be processed smoothly because your biometrics will be registered on it. Your address, permanent address, will be registered on it. Your BVN as well will be registered on it. The NIN will be registered on it.
So it will be difficult for anyone to want to, because some are bothered that, okay, what if somebody steals it, or what if I misplace it? I'm sure there'll be something on it that people will be able to trace it back to you, and anybody that steals it will find it hard to use because all the details is for that person that owns the card. So you saying that you want to steal, you're just wasting your time.
And all of this as anticipation to what we expect to see from the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, and like we say, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and this is going to be a good development. It's going to be a good development.
Yes, it will be. Yes, definitely. All right. I want to say thank you so much for being part of the program, the calls, and everyone that has called will say thank you so much. And of course, I want to appreciate the transmission. The production crew. Yes, I want to appreciate the editors in the nation.
Hakim Sulaiman. Also want to appreciate not forgetting the studio manager, Dotun Daniel Ikechoku has been the ICT guy, and this is a production of Kemi Show for Lawe. I'm Emmanuel Adebanjo, wishing you a pleasant weekend ahead.
And I'm Bolaji.